Greetings everyone. These are the stones that I pick up from the Gobi Desert. It is my first time this picking up or in this finding stones from a Gobi Desert. Well, I did not exactly this take it from in this trip to Gobi, but I was waiting for a train in Zamingwood, so on the side of the road I had to wait for 2 hours, and within a few minutes, 30 minutes, I managed to find these stone balls. These are quite transparent and these are tiny. Like transparent is like this. It's a brown transparent ball. It has some red things on top of it. I hope my camera is this little one is very this transparent. It's cute. So because of these stones, I think this summer I'm going to go to Gobi Desert to find more of these these things. First I thought this red stone was someone's this gum. Someone chewed the gum and threw it like a ball. But it wasn't gum, it was a little stone ball. Greetings everyone. Today I would like to finish this doggy talk very quickly. And previously I told you about the 5 good characters of dog, and let me continue with number 6. I left with this number 5, where they have positive mental attitude, or they are happy. Same time they can be this very lucky, because they have a good nose that to find this good stuff. So they are one of the symbols of good luck, good fortune, etc., etc. At number this 6, I would like to something that is related with that 5th character. It is they are opportunists. There can be these 2 reasons why someone finds this good stuff. One can be they are opportunists. Second, can be fortune tellers, or this someone who can sense the future, something like that. One cannot claim that dogs are so advanced that they can sense the future. At least they can sense the bad weather or earthquake, etc., etc., because they have their 6th sense compared to humans. But somehow we say Zunch noch. It's this somewhat dog knows where to go. It's like a fortune teller knows where to this go, what to do, something like that. So dogs act like this fortune tellers, this guides, etc., etc. So one of their this good character is that they are opportunists. They will take any bone if this bone is offered. What is a bone for a human being? It's a job. When job is offered, they are willing to take that job. They are opportunists. So but there's something goes against their this opportunism. It's their this skeptical behavior. They are this quite skeptical about this foreigners, this all kinds of this things. This they bark on everything. There's even saying that, you know, they bark on the moon. You know, this woo woo woo, you know, this there is a moon, whoa whoa whoa, why, something like that. So they can be skeptical against everything, and sometimes, you know, this skeptical person is, you know, someone who has a skeptical character is a good one. And speaking of skeptical, we say that dogs are tricky. Maybe the trickiest creature can be called as a fox. Fox is very tricky, something like that. But we also say that dog's character is tricky, and if someone is called a dog, is a tricky person. And when you are dealing with, you know, this person, when you are trying to cheat on that person, or, you know, this make a good deal with that person, if this person has a doggy character, you end up losing. So, you know, they are tricky. It's almost saying that this person is a wolf equals this person is like a dog. So skeptical and tricky. And number 7, dogs sit between a rooster and a pig. It's there, you know, this zodiac position. It's number 11. One can say there can be 11 good and 11 bad characters of a dog, but as you know, this it's because of planets, because of, you know, this religion, number tend to be 9 or 10. So what about this not being a pig or not being a rooster? Well, dog is not, you know, this very, you know, this fashionable creature. It's a smelly, dirty, you know, this. It's someone who in a how to say, in a normal clothing. It's not a very dirty like a pig, something like that. Or it does not, you know, it eat a lot, but it does not eat like a pig. So dogs are somewhat, you know, this economical. For example, dogs can, you know, this hide a bone, then dig it up and chew it and play with it for some time and hide it back. So this behavior, you know, this feels like they are somewhat, you know, this economical. Also, when you're speaking of, you know, this poor people in the, you know, this in the shambles, like in a Gir districts, people complain that they are smelly, they are, you know, somewhat, you know, this dirty and stuff. But you must know that they are like dogs. They are being economical in the case of water. They cannot wash every day. They have to wash 2 or 3 times a week. So they are being like a dogs. They are being like somewhat economical. They are not a pig. They are not this luxurious rooster. Speaking of, you know, this creatures like rooster, pig, and a dog, these are the symbols of fertility because they, you know, this give birth to many, you know, this offsprings. So dog is a symbol of fertility, and or a big family symbol. A lot of plants are called after a dog. This is a dog's teeth, or the dogs and in this nose, etc., etc. And in general, the leaf bulbs usually called puppies. For example, there is this bulb on this branch, and this turns into a leaf. So this bulb is called, in these leaf bulbs are called puppies. So dogs are, you know, this big symbol for fertility here in Mongolia. Speaking of fertility, their last character is sorgok, in my opinion. It's vigilant. Word sorgok equals vigilant, but it also means, you know, this newly, in this shooting grass or newly growing something, leaf, etc. So like this, you know, this leaf bulbs, all these new things, ability to start from a very this this restart, something like that. Or it can be simply this in this they wake up if there is some noise, and they are this ready to respond to these alarms, something like that. And that's this good character. So if a dog's number is 11, I guess there can be another one good character. You guys can this meditate on that, I guess. Well, that's the 10 good character of a dog, in my opinion. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.